Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be changing up our parting space onto our wig. So if you got a wig in, it has a middle parting or has a side parting and you hate the way it looks onto you, do not panic. Do not go out and buy a different wig that has a different parting space. I'm going to show you how to take the wig that you already have and change up the parting and make it look super natural and keep it there in place without any heat, without any styling products, without like a hot comb, or not using anything damaging. We're going to go in and do this very natural. All you're gonna need is a misting bottle with a little bit of water, edge brush, and a mannequin. I'm gonna show you two different ways you can do this. So if you're in a rush, let's say you have the wig on like I do right now, and you need to change up the parting very quickly, I'm gonna show you how to do that in the second part. This is gonna be with a hair dryer, but the first part is how to do it overnight. This is really going to lock in that side parting. Let's say if we're changing it up to a side parting, that's what we're gonna do in today's video. But if we are changing it up to a side parting and we really wanna lock it in, making that side parting and leaving it overnight and dry overnight is going to like do wonders. So let's get into it. Let me grab my mannequin and let me show you how simple and easy this is. I swear it's probably like 5 minutes tops. Okay, so the way that I would change up the parting, you can see whenever it's dry, I've actually already changed up the parting onto this wig, but let's say if I wanted the new parting to be like here. So you're gonna see that there is a resistance, right? And to get this hair to lay flat, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll go in with like a hot comb or they'll go in with a straightener and really push down until they get this nice and flat and they get a new hairline. But this could be very damaging to the top of the hair and it can cause those little snaps to happen. But you can see when I let it go, it wants to go back in its place. So what I like to use is so simple, guys, and it's just some water, a misting bottle like this. I have a glass one. You don't have to get a fancy one like that. You can use any simple one from like the dollar store, and I'll use an edge brush. And I actually usually like to go in with the mannequin, but I have these little, let me just use them because I want to be able to show you guys. I love going in with these pins right here and then pinning down the wig. So I have a lot more control on exactly how I'm styling the wig. So I'm gonna put the wig back onto the mannequin like this. And then put those little pins in at the top. And now I'm going to change up the parting. So to change it up, I'm going to actually spray the hair. I'm not sure where I want the parting today. Maybe we'll do this side. We'll go over this side and I'll do a parting space here. So I'm going to spray the hair and make sure it is damp because this is going to relax the hair and it's going to be a lot easier to work with. There you go. And now I'm just gonna create that line that I want. The first try is always gonna be messy, but we're gonna go back in again and create a cleaner line. Now you can see how there's a lot less resistance because now it is wet. It's resisting a lot less and it's easier to work with. I'm able to get that parting space and really work on it and have the hair part exactly where I want. So let's say if this is how I wanted the parting space to look. I'm gonna go in with a vegan Boar brush and I'm just gonna brush that hair. The vegan Boar brush bristles, I feel like helps smooth out the hair a lot more and really gets the hair nice and flat. And I'm gonna keep doing this. And then I also like in the front of the hairline. So I like to have the hair not be so messy. So I'm going to push it away from the lace and make sure that it's not underneath the lace, kind of clean that up and push it upwards. I'll even spray this part and make sure that the hairline is looking nice. So I can see that this is stuck here. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to grab it, but it's so hard to grab. I'm gonna go in with my edge brush and try and grab it. That's why having one of these brushes, there you go. See, I always tell you guys how much I love these because the hair gets stuck underneath. That was such a great example of what I've been talking about, of how it just grabs that hair that sometimes I have a hard time to grab with my fingers. Grab that, bring it up, and put it away from the face. So I'm not just going to make the parting space, I'm really going to decide how this wig is going to dry, how the face framing pieces, the pre-plucked hairline is going to look. And then place it like this. It is going to dry now, just like this, and it's gonna have a new parting space. So you can clean this up a bit more, but it looks okay. Looks fine for now. But this is going to dry completely. I'm gonna leave this overnight, and then in the morning, I'm gonna have a brand new parting space. But the thing is this is still gonna look a little bit wet looking. Like it's going to, in the morning, you're gonna look at it and the hair's gonna look like this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a comb, a brush, and you're gonna brush through it, and then it's gonna fluff the hair back up, and you're not gonna get that wet looking hair anymore. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So you're just gonna take a comb, a brush, and brush through it, and then it's gonna look brand new again, and you're gonna have a new parting space. But let's say if this dries in the morning and you put it on and you're like, oh my gosh, this parting space does not suit my face. I went too far. I need to hurry up. I have to go to work and I need to hurry up and change up the middle parting and just bring it up to here or make the middle parting back. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this right on your head. Let's say though you wanna put back your parting space into the middle and you dried it this way and now you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? You're just gonna bring it back over. While you're wearing it, like if you wanna create a different style with it, just bring it back over and wet it while it's on my head. Then really kind of clean up that parting space a little bit more. And then go in with the hairdryer. I'm like the worst at doing parting spaces. That's why it's taken me this long to show you guys this, but there you go. You have a brand new parting space. And that will stay like that all day long. You won't have that resistance. It's really that simple. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any more questions on how to, make your wigs look a little bit more realistic, and I will try to answer them in future videos. I actually got this comment right here, and that's how I ended up doing this video. That's how this video came along. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye, guys.